Okay, this is a shaft sequence drill, for lack of a better term. You're going to take normal type stance with, doesn't have to be a driver, I'm using driver here. Split hand grip, so your hands are about shoulder width apart roughly. Left hand's facing down, right palm's facing up. Start with the shaft best you can parallel to the floor and parallel to your target, okay? Now, the first sense of this, we're just going to, watch ourselves do this in the mirror. As soon as we break the plane of horizontal, the club should start to be on a tilt. I'm going to go to like 3/4 backswing position here. The goal is to return the shaft back to parallel to the ground via the feel of the belt buckle does all the work. Because if the hips turn first, it pulls the torso. The torso has arms attached to it, so therefore the arms get drugged down by the rotation of hips, chest, and then arms, then club. So that's the goal of the drill, is to get the sequence of the body to do more of the work instead of more arms, okay? That's not quite perfectly parallel to the floor, but you get the gist. Then I'm going to go for me, which is a full swing. For some of you can go way further than this. But again, keep your mind in your belt buckle. So you can get that to do all the work. Stop again, roughly shaft parallel to the ground. Then we can start to emulate getting from that position to impact. That requires the body to rotate even more. And we're going to take the golf club from a horizontal, roughly horizontal position to vertical, which will make more sense when you see this from the front view. This is just showing you different views. And then once you get pretty comfortable with the drill, then you put your hands together, start at the same place. You can do half swings like I'm doing, stopping at shaft parallel again. Or you can go full swing. Again, trying to get the belt buckle to do all the work, dragging the club roughly to shaft parallel. And then from here, that's when the release starts to occur. As the body's rotating into right side bend, the right arm will straighten. Post impact, the left wrist will go into extension as the right wrist straightens out. And the body's still rotating through. And then the club rehinges on the other side. Front view, split hands, 3/4 swing. These are good to do if you can watch yourself do them. The best way to do it in the beginning. Actually, I'm doing full swing. Again, mind's on the belt buckle. All the way stopping roughly when shaft's parallel to the ground. Then from here, we're going to simulate release from the front view. The shaft has to go in a direction of that configuration to eventually that configuration, right? So how do we do that? This side of the body has to move upwards as it's turning in order to pull the shaft into a vertical position. So that's going to be, especially if you're rehearsing driver, a major probably difference feel in how much the right shoulder is going to be lower than the left. I mean, you're going to get some right side bend as you saw from the other view. And then post impact again, as the right arm straightens out, preferably post impact, left wrist will go into extension and then follow through. And then same thing with hands together. Wind up. Try to make your body feel like it does everything. Your arms feel like they get drug along all the way to shaft parallel, and then continuously through the ball. That club will line up by itself if you allow it, as long as the grip pressure is not overly tight. And then we go into follow through, okay?